In this video, I want to talk about the wheels on these cars. And real briefly, this is the 427 project I set aside, my personal project. And I picked it back up because I've decided I'm going to take this engine out of this car. I'm going to put the Conley clone in it and run this car to see just how fast I'll run this model, just see how fast one of these things will run with the clone in it. And what I decided to do was, like I said before, when I talked about doing that, I made up some wheels, right? And I'm finalizing them now. 3-piece construction. As you can see, I still need to, I've actually changed the STL so they'll be a little deeper here so they'll meet up. I had it wrong. But this is extremely light. It's durable too, solid, but very light compared to the billet, this chunk of metal here. So I'm starting that process now. It's not quite warm enough yet in Minnesota. We had snow today, a little spitting of snow rather anyway. But the point is, this is how, what's I'm gonna do. We'll put these on here, change the engine out, and give this one a run for its money. I'll put the 427 in something else. So anyway, enough about that. These wheels, each wheel has a different offset. It worked out that they have different offsets. The turbine wheel I actually had made for the project. Sehun over in Turkey made these wheels, made the turbines for me. He made the wheels for all these cars. When I get the turbines, we do another couple processes on them. We mill them a little bit in the backside. We change the offset because they have a very specific hub to match up with it so that it works with respect to the knockoffs and all that. And these wheels here as well have a different hub. We've changed some designs on it, but the point is there's a different hub and there's a different bolt pattern. So on this, here's the hub. And you see back here, you slide it over here, right? And then she locks in. You secure it down there, and you slide the wheel on, right? And you put the nuts on it. Simple as that. Well, that's fine, but it's a lot of extra material. So what we decided was kind of the obvious thing. It was obvious after the fact. We changed some hub designs on it. And then we changed the bolt patterns, but both on one, right? Just to make it simpler so someone could change the wheels out on this car. So, same hex drive on the backside, right? Put it on, snap ring on it, slide it over, there we are. Caliper back in place. Snug it down, because it will get run. Secure this. There we are. And like I said, I'm replacing the Cragers, right? With this, I had a set of these made up. Had a couple different designs made up for some guys that wanted different wheels. The reason I'm using this model for the test run is because the model I was going to use, I sold that one, so I can't run that car, obviously, run the snot out of it, so I just run one of mine. But these Centerline wheels, I like this. Sehun did a good job with these. It's just a really good looking set of wheels here. I will be coming back and putting some anodized screws in it, but for now, there we are. I just want to set these on here and see what it looks like. Of course, these were a little different than the stock. Again, the stock ones, we were coming from behind, right, kind of bored out. And this one, a little thinner, right? Means we use smaller or shorter screws. And instead of coming from behind on this one, we're gonna go through the front, like you just saw. Sorry about that. Everything else about these is really the same, except the fact that obviously we've got 2 bolt patterns. Same hex drive, and a little thinner. Just saving some material. But the whole idea, instead of having different hubs for different wheels, again, after the fact, we got smart. So let me finish putting this on here. Get a look at this. I think this will look better with some anodized screws here, or bolts. It's not bad. Not bad at all. When I get them all changed, I'll come back. All right, so we do the front ones now. Or one of the front ones anyway. These caps are a little tight on that center cap there. I don't want to scratch up my wheels, so this nice little doodobber made up. That's a great word, doodobber. A friend of mine asked me about getting involved in these quarter scale cars. I told him, I mean, think about it. I like working my own cars, and these require attention to detail. They're cool. I think they're cool. And for me, the more scale, the better. So all the little parts that you gotta have or that you need or whatever I can do to work on them, from the jacks to the stands, you name it, it's just neat for me. So same thing as the last one here. Take this off real fast here. Oh, the guy's got this on tight. So these things get assembled at the shop. Chassis do. And Lance is known for just tightening the snot out of this stuff. Not like I can complain. When they leave there, they're supposed to be ready to go, obviously. I'll show you this as well. This is a lot fatter. If you look at the size of that thing, right? Just so much more meat. Flip off here. Retaining ring. Again, I forgot to put my retaining clip on here. I forgot, but the construct certainly didn't. All right, let's try that. Bound to have better luck. Just bound to have better luck with that. All right, let me check something here. That's what I was looking for. I think if that were anodized, even nicer. Take a step back and see what it looks like here. Oh yeah, I can say I like that. I certainly can. So here's what it looks like on the driver's side with these wheels on it. I like these wheels in this car a lot. The body's at the right height. Get the springs adjusted just right with the chassis and body. That looks nice. That's worth it right there. Stay tuned.